This is Garmisch-Partenkirchen, and found a great place here to park my car because the police station's at the other side of the road, and so it should be here, I hope, when I get back. I might have a fine, but it should be here when I get back. Actually, that bit about the fine is a little bit of a joke because it does say that it's paid only from 9 to 19 on work days, and today's a Sunday, so there's no payment to be made. In fact, today is the 18th of November. It's 14 degrees out. It's considerably warmer than when I left Nuremberg this morning, where it was under 2 degrees, according to the thermometer in the car. So, I'm going to have a look around now. So, McDonald's doesn't welcome camper vans. No entry for lorries and campers. In any case, you've got to be in and out within 60 minutes. This is of course a tourist area. It's just before the tourist season now. All the same, if McDonald's doesn't welcome campers, then it won't be getting any business from me, not to get too much anyway. Now, one of the problems with having a camper van is that you've got to park it so far out of the centre. You can't really, like, use a normal car. You can sort of drive in and hope you find a parking space. But I feel with a camper van, I've just got to stick it in the first place I get and worry about that. Worry about walking in later, but walking is good for your health. The lawyer's house. Very beautiful motif on the wall. Mural, I should say. There's Lidl, closed on a Sunday. That's the problem in Germany, all the shops are closed on Sundays. Good job, I've got plenty of food in the back of my van. So here we can see the route I intend to take. So it's 97 kilometers to the Brenner Pass and 59 to Innsbruck. So I think that'll be quite a nice journey going there, and I plan on doing that tomorrow in the sun. I hope it's going to be a nice sunny day for it. And yet another wonderful mural. So there's the Rats Cafe. It's not actually a cafe for rats. What that means is that they serve rat, or something like that. Lovely church. I don't know a great deal about this place, but I'll tell you what I do know. That Garmisch and Partenkirchen were separate until they were forced to become one town in the 1930s. Maybe it was related to the Winter Olympics, which were held here. Partenkirchen is the old bit. Garmisch is much newer, but still 300 or 400 years old. What happened here was a place where there was it was quite wealthy because it was on trade routes. However, from about the 16th century onwards, the trade routes disappeared, and the result of this was that the town became poorer. A number of diseases occurred here, such as, for example, bubonic plague. Well, it occurred everywhere, of course. There seems to be a bit of resentment, apparently, so I'm told, resentment, because from people from here, from Partenkirchen, that it's always Garmisch, which is written on the road signs and things like that, Garmisch P or something, it's not G, Partenkirchen. Another lovely mural. Does anybody know of such a well-decorated street? Now, as I often say, a medieval town is only as old as the last fire. This isn't really a medieval town, it had a number of fires. The last one, in fact, was about 1867 or something like that, I can't quite recall. This building dates back to around 1727 because the previous big fire had been there. And it survived. And I think it's today, and I don't think, I know, it's a museum. It's written there as a museum. Now, look at this outstanding building here. Now, this won't be very old. Well, you're older than I am, older than you are, and older than grandmother is, but it's not medieval or anything like that. Look at that wonderful, absolutely outstanding decoration. What we have here is a discount food shop, but because of the way it's been set, it doesn't look that way at all, and it blends in very nicely with the surroundings. I think that's a very good way of looking after the town or providing essential business services to the community. The murals in this case, I don't know about other cases, but in this case they were done after 1945. It was a sign there saying when they were painted. Now, this is in a side street, and even still you've got this wonderful mural showing how people lived. In fact, cows probably did live at the back of a home in many cases. So you probably have the cows and the sheep and whatnot out there, and the business out the front here. In this case, well, a lot of inns, as it was a trade route. Tourist destination came much later. This house, which has got some very nice decorations on too, is very old. It's been associated with the leather business for a very long time, and I can hear the stream out the back, and the owners of this apparently had to stop the stream from flooding. And in this area, in around 1400, like the first industrial production began, industrial, inverted commas of course, of weapons. That's around 1400 when it was still on a major trade route. It doesn't look like the sort of thing that floods a lot. But the mountains are behind, and they release a lot of water when the snow melts. I've come around the circle now. Right, 80th anniversary. The rail line, the engine built in 1929. And now we have the Rathaus, which is the town hall. I suspect this is one of the main streets. That's the post office. Here for the night because I want to make the most of tomorrow when I'm going to be crossing the Alps, so I want to see as much as I can then. The border is, well, as the crow flies, the border is very, very close, but by road's about 15 kilometers from here or thereabouts. But seems I've got a nice place to park. I'm just going to use the car then. Big police station here, and there's my car waiting for me.